Ladies and gentlemen, the most important thing you can do in life is not just to wish for success, but to demand it from yourself. Success does not come to those who wait. It comes to those who relentlessly pursue it, who refuse to accept anything less than victory. This is the secret, the true force that leads to the achievement of your goals. Desire is the driving force behind every achievement, every breakthrough, and every success. It is the seed from which all accomplishments grow, the spark that ignites the journey to greatness. Without desire, a person is like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly with no clear direction or purpose. The power of desire lies in its ability to propel us forward, even when the odds seem insurmountable. At its core, desire is more than just a wish or a fleeting thought. It is a burning, consuming passion that commands action. It is the intense longing for something greater, something better. That keeps you awake at night, that keeps you striving despite the challenges that arise. It is the force that moves you to take the first step toward your goal and the strength to keep moving when the journey gets difficult. This kind of desire is not passive or half-hearted. It is relentless, unwavering, and all-consuming. The most successful individuals throughout history have achieved greatness because they possessed an extraordinary desire for something more. Whether it was the desire to create, to innovate, or to change the world, their passion pushed them past their limits. Take the example of Thomas Edison, who, driven by a deep desire to light the world, tirelessly experimented with thousands of materials for the light bulb until he succeeded. His desire did not allow him to give up after the first, second, or even thousandth failure. Instead, each failure strengthened his resolve, knowing that his goal was worthy of the effort required. Edison's desire was a force that shaped his destiny and ultimately transformed the world. Desire acts as the foundation for setting goals. When you have a clear, burning desire to achieve something, it provides you with the clarity and focus necessary to define your goal. It helps you to set a clear direction and prioritize your actions. Without desire, your goals remain abstract and distant, lacking the energy needed to turn them into reality. But when your desire is strong enough, it becomes an unwavering compass that guides your decisions, actions, and mindset toward the realization of your vision. However, desire alone is not enough. It must be fueled by purpose and determination. The intensity of your desire determines how much effort you are willing to put into achieving your goal. The greater your desire, the more obstacles you will be able to overcome. This is because desire gives you the emotional energy and motivation to persist, even when the path is hard and the road is long. True desire cannot be extinguished by failure or setbacks. In fact, setbacks often serve as fuel for the fire, as they create a deeper sense of urgency and determination. When faced with difficulty, a person with a powerful desire views it not as a roadblock, but as an opportunity to prove their commitment. The desire to succeed becomes so strong that it is impossible to accept anything less than victory. In essence, desire is the engine that drives your efforts. It connects you to your goals and keeps you focused on the ultimate prize. Without it, there is no movement, no progress, and no achievement. It is the energy that transforms dreams into reality, propelling you through challenges, failures, and obstacles. Desire is not just the starting point. It is the force that sustains you throughout the journey, ensuring that you never lose sight of your purpose. Definiteness of purpose is the cornerstone of any successful endeavor. It is the clarity of vision that allows an individual to direct their energy and resources toward a specific goal, eliminating confusion and indecision. Without a clear purpose, one can easily become distracted, lost in a maze of conflicting desires and objectives. High objectives. The power of definiteness of purpose lies in its ability to create focus, structure, and resolve. It is the difference between aimless drifting and purposeful, intentional movement toward a well-defined destination. Having a definite purpose is the starting point of all achievement. When you know exactly what you want to achieve and have a clear, unshakable vision of your end goal, your actions become deliberate and driven. You no longer waste time or effort on things that do not serve your purpose. Every decision you make, every step you take, is guided by the clarity of your objective. The importance of definiteness of purpose is reflected in the fact that those who achieve the most in life are those who know exactly what they want and pursue it with relentless focus. This clarity of purpose also fuels motivation. When you have a well-defined goal, the path to achieving it becomes more concrete, and your motivation to follow that path grows stronger. You can measure your progress, evaluate your actions, and make adjustments along the way, all with the knowledge that you are working towards something specific. Without a definite purpose, motivation becomes fleeting and unreliable. It is easy to lose enthusiasm when the destination is unclear or undefined. But with definiteness of purpose, motivation becomes a constant companion, propelling you forward with each step. Definiteness of purpose also helps to overcome obstacles and adversity. Life is filled with challenges, and the road to success is rarely smooth. However, when you are clear about your purpose, you can endure the difficulties and setbacks that inevitably arise. Your purpose becomes a source of strength, a guiding light that keeps you focused on the bigger picture. Even in the face of failure or discouragement, a person with a definite purpose can draw strength from their vision, knowing that each obstacle is simply a stepping stone on the path to success. Furthermore, definiteness of purpose instills confidence. When you are clear about what you want to achieve, you can approach each day with a sense of certainty and conviction. Your actions are purposeful, and your decisions are not influenced by doubt or uncertainty. This confidence radiates outward, inspiring others to believe in you and your mission. It becomes a magnet that attracts opportunities, people, and resources that align with your goals. A definite purpose also acts as a filter for distraction. In a world filled with noise, opinions, and countless potential avenues, having a clear purpose allows you to discern what is important and what is not. It helps you to stay on track and avoid being sidetracked by fleeting desires or irrelevant pursuits. Every action you take is aligned with your purpose, and this alignment increases your chances of success exponentially. Ultimately, definiteness of purpose is what separates those who succeed from those who merely wish for success. It is the foundation upon which all other traits, such as discipline, persistence, and faith, are built. Without a definite purpose, all the energy, effort, and ambition in the world will be scattered and ineffective. But when you know exactly what you want and pursue it with unwavering focus, you harness the full potential of your abilities, and the path to success becomes clear and attainable. Self-discipline and willpower are the invisible forces that shape an individual's ability to achieve their goals. These two qualities are not innate, nor are they easily cultivated. They are the product of conscious effort, persistence, and a deep commitment to one's objectives. Without self-discipline, even the most powerful desires or ambitions will remain unfulfilled. Without willpower, individuals will falter at the first sign of difficulty or discomfort. Together, these forces create a foundation of strength that enables a person to persist in the face of adversity and to remain focused on the path to success. Self-discipline is the ability to control one's emotions, behaviors, and actions in the face of external demands to achieve a greater goal. It involves making choices that are consistent with long-term objectives rather than yielding to short-term desires or distractions. Self-discipline requires a person to stick to their plans even when the allure of immediate gratification is strong. It involves saying no to temptations and distractions, which can come in many forms, be it procrastination, indulgence, or laziness. It is the ability to stay focused on the task at hand and to work consistently toward one's desired outcome. Developing self-discipline is a process that takes time and effort. It involves forming positive habits, creating routines, and making decisions that align with one's goals. For example, a person seeking to lose weight must discipline themselves to follow a healthy diet and exercise routine, even when they are tempted to indulge in unhealthy foods. Similarly, someone pursuing a career advancement must develop the self-discipline to prioritize work tasks over less important distractions, such as social media or leisure activities. Self-discipline requires both the ability to delay gratification and the strength to persist in the face of challenges. Willpower, on the other hand, is the mental strength that allows a person to push through moments of discomfort, fatigue, and difficulty. It is the inner resolve that helps an individual maintain their commitment to their goals, even when external circumstances try to pull them in different directions. Willpower is often tested when individuals are faced with obstacles, setbacks, or temptations that threaten to derail their progress. It is in these moments that a person's willpower is called upon to stay on course, to continue working, and to refuse to give up, while self-discipline is about making consistent, deliberate choices Willpower is the force that enables a person to overcome moments of weakness or self-doubt. It is the energy that gets a person to take action when they would rather quit. A person may have a clear goal and a disciplined plan, but without willpower, they may falter in moments of difficulty. Willpower provides the strength to push through, to keep moving forward, and to stay true to the commitment made to oneself. Both self-discipline and willpower are deeply intertwined. One cannot exist without the other. Self-discipline helps to build the habits and routines necessary for long-term success, while willpower is the energy that keeps those habits intact when the going gets tough. It can be strengthened through use. Each time you resist the urge to procrastinate, make a difficult decision, or follow through on a commitment, your willpower grows stronger. Over time, this strengthens your overall ability to maintain self-discipline, creating a cycle of improvement that accelerates personal growth and progress toward your goals. The relationship between self-discipline and willpower is key to achieving lasting success. They are not qualities that are reserved for only the extraordinarily gifted or fortunate. They are qualities that anyone can develop and master. The more you practice self-discipline and exercise willpower, the more you fortify your ability to face challenges, overcome obstacles, and achieve your objectives. Persistence is the bedrock upon which all significant achievements are built. It is the quality that separates those who ultimately succeed from those who falter along the way. While talent, intelligence, and opportunity play their parts, it is persistence that transforms potential into reality. It is the force that keeps you moving forward when progress is slow, when failure seems imminent, and when every step feels harder than the last. Persistence is the ability to keep going despite setbacks, frustrations, and challenges. At its core, persistence is about resilience. It's not about avoiding failure, but about learning to continue after failure. Understanding that setbacks are not permanent, but temporary. Every individual, no matter how accomplished, faces moments of doubt, rejection, and difficulty. What sets the successful apart is their ability to persist through these moments. The true test of a person's character is not found in how they perform when things are easy, but in how they respond when the going gets tough. Those who persist do not see obstacles as final barriers. They see them as opportunities to grow, adapt, and become stronger. Persistence also requires an unwavering belief in one's goal and the ability to stay focused on it, even when the immediate rewards are not visible. Often when pursuing a goal, especially one that is long-term or challenging, the outcome seems distant. The road ahead may appear uncertain or fraught with obstacles. But persistence is the force that compels you to continue working, even when the goal seems far out of reach. It is a mindset that says, I will continue no matter what, because I believe in the worth of this endeavor. Many people give up too soon, unable to see their efforts through to the end. This is why persistence is so critical. Success rarely happens instantly. It requires a willingness to keep working, even when things do not unfold as expected. When setbacks arise, persistence keeps you moving forward, understanding that every failure is a stepping stone, a lesson that brings you closer to your ultimate goal. For instance, the most renowned innovators in history, such as Steve Jobs, Thomas Edison, or Albert Einstein, faced numerous rejections, failures, and moments of doubt. Yet it was their persistence that allowed them to ultimately make groundbreaking contributions to society. Moreover, persistence is not simply about brute force. It also involves flexibility and adaptability. The persistent individual recognizes that the original plan may not always work, but they continue in their efforts, adjusting their approach and finding new ways to achieve their goal. In other words, persistence involves a combination of determination and the ability to adjust strategies when necessary. A person who persists is willing to learn from their failures and make improvements along the way. They do not view challenges as roadblocks, but as feedback that guides them toward better approaches. Persistence also fosters a mindset of continuous improvement. Each time an individual persists through a challenge, they develop new skills, increase their knowledge, and build a deeper understanding of their capabilities. In essence, persistence does not just move you closer to your goal. It also transforms you into a more competent and resilient person in the process. It teaches patience, fortitude, and the importance of incremental progress, Lastly, the power of persistence is contagious. When you are persistent in your efforts, those around you take notice. Your persistence can inspire others to follow suit, creating a ripple effect of determination and commitment. The persistence of one individual can become the spark that ignites the persistence of others, creating a collective energy that propels everyone forward towards success. Faith in yourself is the cornerstone of all achievement. It is the deep, unshakable belief that you have the ability, the strength, and the perseverance to overcome any obstacle and achieve your goals. Without faith in yourself, the road to success becomes uncertain, and the challenges you face may seem insurmountable. Faith in yourself is the internal fuel that drives action, fosters resilience, and ultimately transforms your aspirations into reality. It is not just a belief in your talents, but a profound confidence in your ability to figure things out, to learn, and to grow from every experience. At its essence, faith in yourself is the belief that you are capable of rising above adversity, of pushing through moments of doubt, and of continuing even when external circumstances try to dissuade you. It is a trust in your potential to adapt and improve, no matter how many times you fall or fail or falls into you. This belief is critical because the journey towards success is rarely linear. There will be times when you encounter failure, criticism, or setbacks. Faith in yourself is what keeps you going during these times. It is the inner voice that tells you that each setback is temporary, that the lessons learned are valuable, and that you are still capable of achieving great things. When you have faith in yourself, you are more likely to take risks. The fear of failure can paralyze many people, but those who have faith in their abilities are more willing to step outside their comfort zone. They understand that failure is not a reflection of their inadequacy, but rather a part of the learning process. This belief allows them to act with boldness, to take chances that others might shy away from, and to pursue opportunities that seem daunting at first. It is faith that makes it possible to take that first step toward the unknown, knowing that you have the resilience and resourcefulness to handle whatever challenges come your way. Moreover, faith in yourself enables you to maintain focus and clarity even in the midst of uncertainty. When you trust in your ability to navigate difficulties, you are less likely to be swayed by doubt, fear, or the opinions of others. Instead, you can focus on your purpose and the steps needed to move forward. This self-assurance helps to maintain emotional stability, preventing discouragement from derailing your efforts. It enables you to stay grounded in your belief that success is not a matter of if, but when. A critical aspect of having faith in yourself is the willingness to embrace your strengths and weaknesses. Believing in yourself is not about thinking you are perfect or invincible. It is about recognizing your value, knowing your worth, and trusting in your ability to improve and overcome any limitations. People who have faith in themselves are not afraid to acknowledge their weaknesses because they understand that weaknesses are opportunities for growth. This mindset empowers them to seek knowledge, build skills, and continuously improve. Faith in yourself also fosters resilience, an essential quality for achieving long-term success. Resilience allows you to bounce back from setbacks, to face challenges head-on, and to remain committed to your goals. It is the belief that no matter how difficult the journey gets, you have the mental fortitude and emotional strength to press on. Resilience is the manifestation of your self-faith in action. When things get tough, your faith in your ability to persevere is what keeps you going. In addition, when you have faith in yourself, you inspire others around you. Your belief in your own potential can motivate those in your circle to believe in theirs as well. By setting an example of self-confidence and perseverance, you create a ripple effect that influences and empowers others to take action toward their own goals. The Mastermind Principle is a concept rooted in the idea that two or more minds working in harmony can achieve far greater results than an individual working alone. It emphasizes the power of collaboration, collective knowledge, and mutual support. A mastermind group is a collective of like-minded individuals who come together with a shared purpose, pooling their skills, ideas, and experiences to solve problems, overcome obstacles, and achieve common goals. This principle is based on the understanding that each person brings a unique set of strengths and perspectives, and when combined, these resources create an energy far more powerful than the sum of their parts. The key strength of the Mastermind Principle lies in its ability to leverage the strengths of all participants. Each person in a mastermind group offers a different viewpoint, expertise, and set of experiences. This diversity of thought encourages creativity, innovation, and problem-solving that might not arise from working alone. When challenges emerge, the collective wisdom of the group provides solutions that would otherwise remain hidden to any one individual. The ability to collaborate and brainstorm with others allows you to see possibilities you might have missed and avoid mistakes you might have made on your own. In addition to the intellectual benefits of a mastermind group, there is also the invaluable emotional support that comes from being part of such a collective. Achieving success, particularly in challenging endeavors, often involves moments of self-doubt, discouragement, and fear of failure, and fear of failure. Having a group of trusted individuals who believe in your potential and encourage you to push forward can make all the difference. The Mastermind Principle creates an environment where participants can provide each other with motivation, accountability, and reassurance. When facing setbacks or obstacles, the support of a mastermind group helps individuals maintain their confidence and determination. The Mastermind Principle also enhances individual accountability. Being part of a group means that you are not only accountable to yourself, but also to others who are invested in your success. Regular meetings, discussions, and updates create a structure that keeps members on track with their goals and progress. The commitment to the group's success fosters a deeper sense of responsibility and encourages individuals to follow through on their commitments. This mutual accountability drives progress as individuals are motivated not to let down their peers or themselves. Another important aspect of the Mastermind Principle is the synergy created by collaboration. Synergy occurs when the combined efforts of a group produce results that exceed what each member could achieve individually. This dynamic can lead to breakthroughs in thinking, accelerated problem solving, and greater levels of productivity. By combining resources, knowledge, and networks, mastermind groups can often achieve results that would take much longer or be much harder to accomplish alone. The Mastermind Principle also encourages the cultivation of trust and respect among its members. Successful mastermind groups are built on the foundation of mutual trust, where each individual feels safe to share ideas, ask questions, and offer feedback. This trust allows for open communication and genuine collaboration, which are essential for the group's success. Furthermore, the relationships built in mastermind groups often extend beyond the group itself, fostering long-term personal and professional connections that can support future endeavors. Finally, the Mastermind Principle is not limited to just business or professional goals. It can be applied to any area of life, from personal growth to health and wellness to artistic endeavors. The principle remains the same. By working together, individuals can achieve more than they could on their own. The collective energy, knowledge, and support create a powerful force that drives all members towards success. In conclusion, achieving success is not a solitary journey. It requires a clear purpose, unwavering self-discipline, and persistent faith in yourself. The Mastermind Principle shows the unparalleled power of collaboration, where collective wisdom and mutual support lead to extraordinary results. By combining these elements, definiteness of purpose, self-discipline, willpower, persistence, and the strength of a supportive mastermind group, individuals can conquer challenges and turn their dreams into reality. Success is not only about individual effort, but also about harnessing the power of belief, focus, and unity to achieve greatness that transcends any one person's capabilities.